Home, the way I see it. A group of storytellers, made up of members of blind veterans and friends, have worked together for 10 weeks. They have learnt to tell a story from their childhood, to move you, make you laugh, and prompt you to think about your own life, and if it were you, what you might tell others. It's an intimate portrait of how we can gather, despite differences, to share a piece of our history, and you're invited. Theatre Clwyd, 9th of April 2019. Sonia Griffiths-Jones, participant.
Well, we were in this little room with this lady called Elizabeth, and we had to do deep breathing, and then we had to do ahs and oh and all sorts of things, and how to use your voice, and it was really, really funny. And then we were asked to think of a story of a journey home or journey anywhere. And the only thing I could think of that particular day was my journey through childhood. So that was what I shared. I carry that valley and my childhood around with me. I was quite a wild child, a very wild child, and that wild child is still here.
Elizabeth Wainwright, Theatre Director.
They've prepared their voices with lots of vocal work. They've prepared their flow, if you like, between the group. They've been taken on a journey, as an actor would be taken on a journey to storytell. It's got all the same ingredients in it, all the same ingredients.
It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart right there.
Music speaks to everybody in this group, so it's really important that we find some common music, have a memory spark by song, or have a song in it that they could all join in, and it'd be very, very be very integral to how they present.
Cruising down the river on a Sunday afternoon, with one you love, the sun above, waiting for the moon, the old accordion playing a sentimental tune, cruising down the river on a Sunday afternoon.
We thought we'd bring in photographs really to prompt those memories, to display them, seemed the right thing to do, for them to re-look at, revisit, for an audience to see that these are lives and they span a long, long time.
Samantha Dutton from Blind Veterans UK.
It is a prestigious venue. It's a venue where there's performances that people pay to come here, and I think that's really valued what they've participated in here, and it's given some value to them. Lots of them have said, "Oh, I've been to here, been years ago, but not been for years and years." And hopefully, I think that now they've been coming here and they feel comfortable, that they might come back and access other things that go on here as well.
This is where Flight Paths, Extant's production was, and off the back of that production, Extant created a relationship with the theatre, and the theatre themselves were they were so enthusiastic about doing this here.
Gwennon Mayer from Theatre Clwyd.
Working in partnership is really important when both partners bring something to the table. Theatre Clwyd put in one of our support workers that works on other projects within the project, so that legacy in a way can carry on. We can train our other facilitators to work in the same way that Extant work. They've also given us some training, so quite a lot of our artists and our front of house staff have had a visually impaired training. Access is a really, really important part of what we're doing here, and we're really not experts yet, and how we work with other people that are is really, really important.
How's everyone feeling?
Eager.
Our public are waiting for.
Participant Fred Platt.
Had a good little crowd. We've been all right for the last 12 weeks, and we enjoy it every Tuesday. Obviously, we wouldn't come otherwise. We've never seen it done before. We're going up there before, and we said she's a German spy. So we ran across after her, and she was following. All of a sudden, she turned round And it was a lady, so we run then.
Red carpet.
There was a party there and the big groupies with us. We're on the way.
Participant Rob Eagleston.
It's been good fun and I've enjoyed it anyway. And it's brought back a lot of memories really from my childhood. If I did anything wrong, her term was, "You little varmint."
When somebody loses their sight, they lose a lot of kind of things about themselves. They lose a lot of ability to do practical day-to-day stuff, but lose a lot about what makes them them, because they're not able to participate in things that they might previously have participated in. So I think being able to do this and being able to achieve this has actually had a really rehabilitative value for them as well.
Audience member Tom Jones.
It brought back many memories to people in my age group, but I do admire them coming each week for 12 weeks. It's a commitment, and I think it was wonderful. Thank you.
Where's Fred, like? Oh, he's in the mould in the theatre. They're doing a good play somewhere. So now they're all asking me when I see them, what are you doing? I don't know. Really.
Is it Shakespeare?
There's lots of conversation now about how they hold on to this community and how they grow in. I can't help but think that this could go to lots of other groups in the country, up and down the country, where you get them just to sit and talk and prompt their memory.
Blind Veterans is a national organisation. Extant works all over the country. So I've already talked to some of my colleagues in other areas about this project, and they're all really interested in sort of being involved with Extant as well in the future.
It's good fun. And if I can keep my sense of humour, I'll be okay.
Community cast, Fred Platt, Rob Eagleston and Sonia Griffiths-Jones.
Calon lan and Llandioni, Tecach yw and Lily Dros, Iwant Calon lan at Cani, Cani di ar